Good morning. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you are new here. I am Annette. Hi, Winston. That's Winston. Too good to sneezes. I make mom videos and stuff. So, a little background. Excuse me. Excuse you. If you are new here, I am currently pregnant with my second child in my third trimester, and I am down to, my first was a planned C-section, as is this one. So, I am doing postpartum essentials for a C-section. If you're just generally looking to be prepared for a C-section, whether you know you're having one or not, let's discuss. Now, there's a couple things I don't have yet. I'm waiting till a little more last minute to pick up, and that is pads and stool softener. Incredibly important things to have, because for some reason a lot of people don't realize that when you have a C-section, you do still bleed a fair amount for a questionable amount of time. It's not much different from what I know than having a vaginal birth. My preferred brand last time was the Maxi pads. You can get these on Amazon, you can get them at any drugstore. They're very affordable, they come in large packs. I personally didn't need more than one pack of daytime and nighttime, and then I slowed down enough that I was on my regular pads pretty much after the first 2 weeks, but everybody's different. The next one is stool softener. That is an absolute yes. If you do not have stool softener, put it on your list. Some doctors, I know mine did last time, but some doctors will prescribe you a stool softener after you leave the hospital, so you don't even have to think about it. You can just pick it up on your way home. That's not the case for everybody. You can easily get these over the counter pretty much at any drugstore, Walmart, somewhere that has a drug section. Now, for the things that I do have. This is no particular order. I'm just gonna grab from the top and work my way down. Big ass water bottle. Preferably something that you don't have to get up and refill that often, especially if you don't have a lot of help at home. A comfortable robe. This is absolutely a postpartum essential, particularly once you're showering, because you're gonna wanna let that thing air out for at least half an hour after every shower. So, comfy robe that you can lounge in. What I typically would do was after I would shower or clean it, because some days I did have to just wipe it down. Let's face it, we can't shower every day. I would throw on this house coat. This is just from Walmart. It's like a plush jersey cotton. Very lightweight, so I didn't overheat, but also incredibly comfortable and soft. And then I would take the time while I was airing out my incision to do skin to skin with my dude pretty much every single morning or evening whenever it was I got around to showering. Next is a belly band of some sort. This is my belly support band, which if you've seen my pregnancy essentials, that will be linked down below, as well as in my pregnancy playlist, which is also linked down below. This is the best. I did get a full-on belly wrap, like recovery wrap last time, and it did not work worth shit because it sat up too high. This one, because it's meant to go on, this panel goes on your back, and then this comes around to support your belly. What you do is you just flip it, and then you can adjust how tight it is, how tight it isn't, and it's small enough and thin enough that you can very strategically place this over your incision area. And this was all I ended up using. I spent the money on a full-on like post-abdominal surgery belly band, and I hated it. I wore it once and it kept riding up over my incision, whereas this one just stayed where I put it. So this, you definitely get your money's worth. It's very affordable. It's only like 18 bucks on Amazon. Let's get back into meds, because these are ones I already have stockpiled. So the first one is going to be your prenatals. Especially if you're breastfeeding, you're going to want to continue taking your prenatals. But I found, again, during recovery, you don't know necessarily what you're going to be able to eat, what you're going to have access to, again, depending on what you prepared for, what your support system looks like. Having the prenatals just really helps keep your body together. We have Tylenol and ibuprofen. What I was prescribed was oxys, and I did not want to take them. I literally never took them at all. They gave them to me in the hospital, and I found that it didn't do anything for my pain. It just made me loopy, so I kind of forgot about the pain, which wasn't helpful. It really just wasn't helpful. But I found the best way when keeping up with your meds afterwards, because you're going to want to keep up with your meds, is to alternate between taking Tylenol, Advil, and then a combo of Tylenol and Advil. Next is a heating pad or a magic bag or a hot water bottle. I would sometimes switch between a heating pad and a hot water bottle, and then I could also use the hot water bottle as kind of like some pressure to hold on my incision, because any kind of pressure you're going to want. Which you can also use a boppy or your breastfeeding pillow or even your pregnancy pillow for. I kept my boppy on my lap like the entire time it's over there and I can't move to go get up. I realized I forgot to grab it, but a boppy or a breastfeeding pillow is the next thing on my list. Not only is it good for pressure, helping you get in and out of bed, that kind of thing, if you have to cough or sneeze, but also it takes some of the pressure off, even if you're not breastfeeding, when holding your baby, feeding them their bottle or whatever. This one is not necessarily relative to a C-section, but nursing pads. I got the cheapest ones. Again, I'm not going to be breastfeeding. I'm going to be letting my milk come in and then letting it go away. But I will need these in the meantime. I went through about half a box. My milk was only in for 24 hours last time. I got lucky, and I leaked so much that I needed this. I needed half of this. This entire box of 60 pads is $4.99 at Walmart, so this is the cheapest option you're going to get. If you do plan on using disposables long term while you're breastfeeding, these are very comfortable, and they've got just the little sticky pads that go in your bra or your shirt or whatever. These are the best bang for your buck as far as I'm concerned. This one is super important. Now, I am treating myself this C-section. I knew I wanted this. This is the Freedom Mom Peri bottle. Now, I actually still have my Peri bottle from the hospital last time. I took it home. It's still under my sink. The Peri bottles they give you in the hospital are literally just like condiment bottles. Like just straight condiment bottles. And I mean, they work. They're great. They're absolutely wonderful, especially because it saves you from bending. And then you can just squirt and clean up, and it's amazing because honestly, you will not be able to wipe for at least several days. So you don't have to spend the money and buy yourself one ahead of time, because you will get one at the hospital and they will tell you to take it home. It comes in a little travel bag and it's extra squishy and it's cute and pink, and the spout on it pops in. So this one, unlike the ones you get at the hospital, which the nozzle stops about here and then you still have to try to like aim it upwards, you know what I'm saying? This one does the work for you. So it's very long and it spouts upwards. You don't have to do shit. You don't have to do anything. You just put this baby between your legs and then squirt. If you see one of these, if this is in your budget, if you really just want to splurge on a luxury, take care of yourself, treat yourself item, this is the thing. Get this. Nightgowns. Some people I've heard are more comfortable in high-waisted pants, like leggings, sweatpants, that kind of thing, which eventually I was much more comfortable in. But for the first week anyway, especially while I was in the hospital, because they still have to check your incision regularly, nightgowns. These ones I loved, because they're nursing nightgowns that have the little bra. I didn't want to wear anything that didn't have support for my boobs, especially because I wasn't breastfeeding, so that meant my boobs were engorged for as long as it took for my milk to just go away on its own. There was no temporary relief. I had to suck it up and just wait it out. So they hold your boobs in place so you don't have to worry about them, and they're very flowy for the entire stomach, so there's no fabric rubbing on your incision. There's nothing in the way. If you have to go to the bathroom, you don't have to pull pants down. It's just your underwear you have to deal with. Highly recommend. And then the last thing, these are from Amazon. High-waisted underwear. The brand specifically, I think these are from Intimate Portal. I can't remember. But they come in like packs of 6, I think, and I got 2 pairs here to show you. So they've got this like compression band at the top, and these aren't like, you know, Spanx compression. These are not too compressing, which is why I like these specifically. And like I said, I'll link these specifically down below, because These are my favorite. Not only did I wear them immediately postpartum, but I actually have only worn those underwear pretty much until I got pregnant again and couldn't fit into them. So these are the most comfortable things. They provide just the right amount of support and compression that it makes your stomach feel good and relieved, and it takes a lot of the pain and the pressure off. It holds you in place, but they're not too tight and they're not too compressing, so it doesn't cause any kind of like circulation issues. There's no rolling. If you size it right, these are the perfect amount of compression in my opinion. So that is everything on my list. I don't think I missed anything. If I did, I will make a point to post it on my Instagram. That is linked down below. So if you're not following me on there and you're curious, I kind of just post random mom overflow on. I might just throw it in as a quick video on my TikTok. I don't know. I have other social media. I never mention it. So anyways, I'll try to at very least post any postpartum updates of anything I get on my TikTok. With that being said, leave me your comments down in the comments. Leave me a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you feel like you want to subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.